Right, welcome ladies and gents. Interesting turn of events. Ray herself, Daisy Ridley, has started to come out. And she's really trying to egg on this movie. This Ray Star Wars movie. Really trying to give it the big one. It's such an amazing story. It's cool as shit. Oh, it's amazing. It's so good. But she's also trying to claim that it's Charmin Obaid-Chinoy's idea. No, it's not. No, it's not. Not at all. Really, really weird. So we're going to dive into this today. Hit subscribe if you're new here. Turn the bell notifications on. And follow me over on Twitter and Instagram at MrH So let's take a look, right? Star Wars, Daisy Ridley says, it's a cool as shit idea. Tempted her to come back. Doesn't know if other actors are going to return. I mean, I'm pretty certain Adam Driver's already said he's not coming back. I do think John Boyega tried to say that he wanted to come back, which was a bit weird. You'd think that, I don't know, his sort of hatred for Lucasfilm and their racism would have, I don't know, prevented him, but never mind. Apparently that's not the case. Anyway, so what's so interesting about this? Well, it's important, okay? It's important to say. Variety spoke to Daisy Ridley and basically asked her about her thoughts on how having a female filmmaker, because that's the new talking point, guys. The talking point is you need a female filmmaker. It's super important that the female, we need her because it's a different perspective. That's everyone's talking point. It's also, and this is the key point to this, it's their shield. It's their ideological shield that they can use against critics. We just didn't like it because you don't like women or some nonsense like this. It's always the way. It's always the way. And yes, I've got a dog on my lap. Alright, I don't know what to tell you. He wanted to be on my lap. He wanted to cuddle. I can't say no to him. But that's why they keep banging on and really pushing this. What about her thoughts on how female filmmaker? As if that has any bearing on anything when you have a female in charge of the whole of Star Wars. Anyway, and she said, how's that likely to impact the franchise? Because, it's the first time a woman's directed a Star Wars movie. But, of course, not a TV series, because they have had that multiple times. And here's what she says. The short answer is, I don't know. I'm excited to do the job, but not because Charmin is a woman. What is a woman? Her documentaries are amazing. Her idea for the story is cool as shit. That directly contradicts what you've said before. And what everyone else has said before about this movie. So, it's actually not Charmin's idea. If you're going to listen to what these people have said, right? If you're going to pay attention to what these people have said, they have come out and they've said, recently, Daisy Ridley got called for a meeting with Kathleen Kennedy. A lunch. And she thought it was just a lunch. She was like, this is just a lunch, isn't it? I'm just having a lunch. And Kathleen Kennedy sat her down and told her the idea. Kathleen Kennedy's come out in meetings around the time of D23 and said, we've been working on this for years. We've had this idea for years. Whose idea is it then, numbnuts? Whose idea is it? Wait, it's not Charmin's, is it? But that's the new narrative spin. And this is what you need to remember. You can watch it all play out. And what's so fantastic about the internet and these interviews and websites and YouTubers like me is we can chronicle this stuff. It's all there, plain for the world to see. We see it all. You can't hide behind it anymore. It's all there. It's instant. We have it. Kathleen Kennedy has come out and said that they've been working on this for years, and yet they still don't have a script. Well, that's absurd. It's absolutely absurd. Secondly, if you've been working on it for years, the story isn't Charmin's, is it? Actually, you've got a story outlined from other people. Not least of all, Charmin Obaid-Chinoy was a director for hire, and this is the real important part, right? And this is when you know that you know the twist in it anyway. But Charmin Obaid-Chinoy is a director for hire. She was brought on to direct a movie, a story idea that was Damon Lindelof. Now, she remained on when Damon Lindelof left due to creative differences. And then they brought on Stephen Knight. Now, they brought on Stephen Knight just so they could say that they've got someone. We don't know what's happening with that. There's literally no script that's been handed in as yet thus far. Script treatments, yes, maybe. But a whole script? No, apparently not. If you're taking their word for it, which is giving them the massive benefit of the doubt, but even if you take their word for it, it still doesn't sound good. You've been working on this thing for years and you don't have a script? That's absurd. But the real thing is the fact that they're now pushing this narrative, because Lucasfilm's not stupid. They look at the internet. They've been watching videos about people talking about this stuff. And they know that the narrative now is Charmin is a woman. It's her fresh take on the franchise. She's new. It's going to be a new perspective, a new look. No, it's not. It's going to be all the same. But that's their new weapon. That's what they will weaponize against you when you don't like this movie. Mark my words. But all of this, what Daisy Ridley is saying here, is media spin. PR spin. She's been told to say it from on high, from Lucasfilm. Her documentaries are amazing. Her idea for the story is cool as shit. No spoilers, but she gave me a rundown of the entire story. If it weren't amazing, I would have been like, okay, call me in 5 years, but it's worthwhile. No, Daisy, what's happening is you're not getting any calls, you're not making any movies, you need some money. They're offering a lot of money, 12.5 million, so you took it. That's all it is. It's okay. It's fine. We all need to eat. As for whether she'll find it strange making a Star Wars movie without fellow sequel trilogy co-stars Adam Driver, John Boyega and Oscar Isaac, the actress, said no, because I don't know what or who is who in the new movie. So much has happened for me since the Skywalker saga. I feel like a grown-up now. When I first started, I was like 20. I was the youngest on set. So, sorry, wait. You've got the whole story. You've got the whole story. She knows the whole story. And this is why you just need to read what they say and know that they're talking nonsense. No, because I don't know what is what or who is who. You'd know if they're coming back. It took me the first 2 Star Wars films to be worthy of being there. Now I'm in my 30s, the whole thing feels quite different. I've been able to work with other filmmakers and hopefully I've got better as a performer. Look, if you knew she's unsure if other actors will return, yeah, because you don't know who is who, because you've not read the bloody story, because there's no fucking script, because you're talking out your arsehole. That's what this is. Even if you take their word for it, you know that they're talking absolute crap. Aren't they? Yeah. My dog thinks so. There you go, for everyone wondering. Because I know there'll be someone out there going, we didn't look at his face. You've seen his face. Anyway, she's talking nonsense. She's talking shit. There you go.